told you. Secret.
Subscribe to Sharon Ncl.
Favorite server. Oh.
Showtime.
Hey! Myth, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
And there we are.
And there we are.
Here we are. There we are. There we are. There you are. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing out there today? My name is Jamie. On my left is the one, the only, the beautiful, the intelligent, the immaculate, the fantastic, the superlative Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel.
Oh my God.
You're looking lovely today. You're just looking lovely today. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Are you doing good?
I'm doing good.
You took a break from all your activity. I happen to be off work today, and it's kind of fun to watch you go at it here on the computer with your travel business, juggling things, calling people. You got two phones going at once. You're on hold here. You're talking to someone here. You're just amazing.
Okay. Well, you got a multitasker.
You are a multitasker.
Can't get anything done.
You are a true multitasker. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. It is Monday night, and we are excited to be here. You know, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping in. Monday night is where we kind of get together and hang out with you guys. We've been doing it for a long, long time. It's something we really enjoy doing, and we're so glad that you have decided to spend a few minutes with us. If you guys have questions about cruising or anything like that, throw them in the chat, and we'll try to get to them. Usually we get a little behind in the chat, and we'll try to play catch up a few times and jump to the front and see if we can't answer your questions, because we got one of the smartest cruising people in all of the nation right here on your right, my left, and that's Sharon. Is that true?
I don't know about that.
Am I overdoing it tonight?
I think you're a little over.
I'm coming out a little bit. Okay.
Oh my God.
No, Stephen Z, the bathroom's not quite done, but we did make a hint. This much progress got done.
Yeah. It really
this
is.
much progress got done. It's been a very, very active
Oh my gosh.
weekend, though. I will tell you that. Gina Bird said, thanks for booking her today.
Oh, you are welcome, Gina.
Boom. There you have it. There you have it. There's a lot going on, Sharon, in our little world right here. But first and foremost, let me just say, let's go Chargers. The last time we saw you guys, it was last Monday. You were so nice to not talk about football as my Chargers were getting ready to face the Raiders. We went on to take that game and put a whooping on the Raiders. And then just yesterday, we beat, there's a buddy of mine who's a fan of a team. What's his John from the Ship Show. We beat the Browns yesterday, and that was a high point of my day. So we're feeling good about football. But I heard right now, if you're a Raider fan, you might want to tune in. There's something going on with the head coach. I don't have all the details quite yet, but there's something happening in NFL world.
Who's
if
that?
you're a Raider fan.
Raiders.
I believe the head coach of the Raiders is about to resign his position, if you can believe that. So, crazy things are happening. John says, oh, stop, you son of a... Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Crazy Cat Travis said, now, boys, no fighting before the group cruise. No, we would never fight. It's all done in love. John says, oh, stop, you fell asleep in the middle of the game. It was a power nap, John. I told you it was a power nap. It wasn't a true sleep. It was just a cat nap that was induced by maybe too many martinis. I can't confirm or deny that. But... Sharon, what's going on? Reel me in. I'm out of control. I'm on the fringe tonight. I'm going in a lot of different directions. Can you reel the show back in, take control of it, and be in charge?
We really don't have much of an agenda tonight. We just we're just here. So
there we go.
We'll
we're
talk
just
about
here.
whatever you want to talk about. What else? Oh, one thing we were going to mention too is we started looking, I don't know how we have time, but we started looking out into the future of like 2023, 2024. And so we're going to probably put together another group cruise out a ways.
Wow.
So if anyone has any ideas.
I haven't been brought in on this conversation. Is this a new thing you just figured out today?
We were talking about it earlier.
Okay, well, if you say so.
Maybe I was talking about it. Maybe you weren't listening, or
No, that could be it.
You didn't really say much. So.
That could be it. I might have been taking another one of those naps. I've been taking a lot of. When I get older, I feel like, is it me, or when you get older, is a nap just the greatest thing in the world? I mean, I can lay down, I can close my eyes, within 5 minutes, boom, I'm done for 30 minutes, and I wake up fresh, reinvigorated, and ready to go. I need to do more of those on the cruise, I think, is what I mean.
I don't know. I can't do those kind of naps. When I go to sleep, I'm like out. Like I can't just sleep for 30 minutes and perk up and wake up and be ready to go. Like once I go to sleep, I'm asleep.
Julie Amos said, yeah, new group cruise for 23, 24.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Something else to look forward to. We don't have enough to look forward to.
We're trying to get some things off of our bucket list when we're looking out into the future. So we're trying to think of something that could be sort of like a bucket list, but maybe not like a huge bucket list. Not as big as like our Iceland cruise this summer. Not that big.
What'd you have in mind? What are you thinking of?
Something that maybe is different than just the standard Caribbean, Eastern or Western. Something different. So I don't know. So if anyone has any ideas that want to throw them out there, if we get a lot of kind of the same ideas, then we'll look into something like that.
All right. So that's good. So maybe we'll post a little something. If you're not part of the Facebook group, we'd love for you to get involved over there. Sharonatsea Cruise Crew on Facebook. Join us over there. You can put your ideas in there. Sharon might be asking questions about what's on your bucket list for cruising. Something along those lines might be coming out over there.
Jennifer, he
so
said
jump in there.
Southern Caribbean or Alaska. I like both of those. Oh, Bob Hader said Panama. I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Panama Canal is on our list still to do. We also would love to go back to Alaska. Although I always said if I go back, I might want to do the longer land and sea instead of just the cruise part. But I don't know.
A little combo. See, some people are agreeing with me. David Wirtz said, I hear your 30 minutes is great. Thank you so much. David Brandy's excursion said Greenland.
Greenland.
Why don't we go to Iceland? Well, are we going to Iceland already?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, probably.
Greenland, I heard, is like frozen over and really cold. And Iceland is like beautiful and nice green and all that. It's a very confusing scenario there. Timothy Walters, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks,
Sharon, for all your help. How about my crazy Packers, Jamie? The Packers pulled out a victory. I was chatting with my son-in-law, Brett, and he's a huge Packer fan, and his stress level was maxed out. I can't believe all the missed kicks and all the missed extra points over the weekend. If you're a football fan, it was a wild weekend. But all right, we'll talk more football later. We got to chat a little bit about the Sharonatsea Travel Fantasy Football League. That is up and running. We're into week 4, going on week 5 now, so that's very exciting.
I hope we're doing well. I really can't.
We are.
Don't keep up on that.
You're doing very well. You're doing very well, Sharon, on your team. Your team is doing great.
That's
Just
good.
trust me. Arnold Kumpstead, how about Alaska? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Australia for Crazy Cat Traveler.
Ooh, Australia. We are still trying to get to Australia.
Oh my gosh.
But
Jennifer Heath said, how about Alaska? Kelly Ronaldo commented, I think napping's a guy thing. I can't do it either.
yeah.
I think it is because guys are able to just kind of shut it down for a few minutes and just zone out.
Yeah, if I just fall asleep for a few minutes, I wake up and I feel like kind of out of it and all groggy. And I'm
Yes.
like,
There's Mel Stowe. What is going on, Mel? Mel's got a birthday coming up on the first day of the group cruise. We got to find a way to celebrate that thing. Bob Hader's thinking of Panama. Fijian cruise with Paul Atta, said Kevin Brubaker. That's a great idea. Southern Caribbean for Tess Almond. Mediterranean for Julie Amos. There you go. Ireland for Mary Ellen Dillon. That sounds cool. Yeah. Jennifer Newell's down with Mexican Riviera. Hawaii is another option there that we take a look at. So a lot of people throwing in some different stuff. ABC Cruise. That would be great. Wasn't that what we were supposed to do with Lalito Loca? Was that an ABC Cruise, basically? When we were cruising with them? When we were supposed to cruise with them?
All but the C. I didn't have the C.
Oh, okay. It was an A and a B. It was an A, B, but no C. Yeah. Speaking of Lalito Loca, can we just say happy cruising to those guys?
Yeah.
Tony and Jenny got together. They're both on a cruise ship at the same time for the first time in a long time. So we just want to give a shout out to them and say that we hope they have an amazing time. Yeah. I watched a little bit of their live. It was emotional. Jenny teared up a little bit.
I'm so
I was worried about her. I didn't want her mascara to run.
First cruise.
So that was very, very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. Tess says, join the LLL cruise October 29, 2022 to the Southern Caribbean. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll just crash that cruise. We'll bring a bunch of Sharonatsea people over there and rock the heck out of that thing.
We actually have a October 2022 group cruise already.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Sorry.
Well, it's a couple weeks before that, though.
Well, there you go. See, we're first. If you're not first, you're last. Jennifer, he said, thanks, Sharon, for transferring my cruises.
Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer.
Jennifer, how are you doing? Are you back from camping? Is that all? Are you calmed down with that now? Are you ready to cruise again? What are you up to? Let us know. Chris Goo is here. What's up? Bonjour. Chris Goo, nice to see you. The Southern is on my bucket list. The ABC Islands, Victoria W. said. How about going from the East Coast through the Panama Canal to the West Coast?
Oh,
Larry Brandhorst, that's a great idea.
That would be nice. That's actually the way to do it. That's like a 2-week cruise, though.
Howie Cruise says New England out of New York. We've thought about that, Howie Cruise. I don't know if leaving New York and then stopping in the states north of New York. I don't know if that's totally
have you thought about
something that we're geeked on. If I'm being totally honest,
like
with
the New England Canada itinerary. That's one that we haven't done yet. I know Matthew was interested in that at one time, but I don't know if out that far if he'll be interested or if he'll cruise.
Yes, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
And yes, I'm getting some confirmation right now. John Gruden officially resigning / fired from the Raiders tonight. Oh my God. That is big news. Oh big news. Steve Morales, I don't know if you're out there, buddy, but if you are, that gives a little, there you go for your Raiders.
Chris said a Mediterranean cruise. One place, like the Greek Isles is somewhere I'd like to go to.
Oh my God,
I don't know if
that's fantastic.
It would be.
I think you got to take a little bit of a smaller ship to go to some of those places, don't you? Because these big ships they can't get in these places. I think that's one thing that's going to begin to get a little. I don't know. I mean, all these huge cruise ships that they're building are amazing.
Do you notice that?
But it's hard for them to get into places. They're all doing the same cruises. It feels like, right? All
the new cruise ships seem to do, for the most part, like kind of the same itineraries. Like they either go to the basic kind of Eastern or Western Caribbean, or like Royal Caribbeans, they go to Perfect Day all the time, or some of their, the islands there. But they all go kind of to the same places, and most of the ones that have like a unique itinerary or something that's just really cool and different, it's usually either the smaller ships or the older ships or something but that's how they get you to go on those ships.
Yes.
Is to get you need a good itinerary to pull those people into. So
There you go.
but yeah, so it's you give or take a little depending on what you want.
I see Alfred Inglesby out there. What's going on, Alfred?
Hey,
AJ, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you and your lovely wife are doing great this evening. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. Kathy Schultz is here. Nina Crennan wants to go to the Panama. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, who else is out there? Victoria W's there. I see you. Alfred, AJ Inglesby said, I would love to do Southern Caribbean. Very cool. Jamie Wilhite's here. What's up? The Travel Life is here. David Smith. See the World with Chris is here. What's up? Positive Vibes Adventures is in the house. What's going on, guys? How are you doing? I haven't seen those guys since the group cruise. As a matter of fact, we hope that you guys are doing fantastic. Lovely to see you. Make sure you go check those kids out on YouTube. Positive Vibes Adventures. Great to have you guys here. Lindy Lou is in the house. What's up, Lindy Lou? Timothy Walters, Dave and Brains Excursions. Who else do we have? Nancy Fields and Daniel Fields. They excused themselves earlier. They may have to go watch their Dodgers play a little bit this evening.
The Dodgers.
There's some playoff baseball going on
That's
tonight.
right.
That's very big
That
too.
is playoff season.
Amy Franzak. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
My bucket list is to get on a cruise and someone keeps kicking my bucket. I know, Amy. We're thinking of you and your boy there. We hope everything turns out fantastic.
You'll get on that cruise eventually, Amy.
I'm blowing up here. I'm blowing up.
So.
Oh yes, there's some yes. That's right. Jennifer McCandless is here. What's going on? Andrew Capite is there. Nice to see you. Jay Submarino Bowen. I can't believe I'm losing to Roy Shows in the fantasy football. I can't either. But listen, that's a burden you're gonna have to handle, Jay. I hope you guys are doing good. Nice to see you in here. Dina Shania, I just like cold and snow that much. I'd never go to Alaska.
It's so funny that you say that because before we went to Alaska, I kind of said the same thing. I never had this desire to go to Alaska because it was cold and I hate cold weather. But what was it, like 2017, I think we went to Alaska?
I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't cold. So that's one thing.
But it was cold.
We were ready for it to be cold.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold compared to Arizona, that's for sure. But we went in May. It was cold, but we actually just happened to hit a good week where for Alaska it was on the warmer side. So we had jackets and hats on at times, and it was really cold at times. But there were other days where when the sun was shining on us, it felt pretty nice,
There you go.
But that was one of the most amazing cruises we've been on. We went with a lot of family and some good friends, and just the beauty of Alaska. It was totally worth the cold.
Yes.
It was totally worth it, and that's why I want to go back.
It was.
And I never thought I'd say that, but it was.
I'm ready. I'll go back anytime you want. Ryan Larry said there's a great chapter on Greenland history in the book that he got from Matthew. So see, now we can go to Matthew. I know he's already read that, so he'll have all that info. Paula Schamberger said Alaska. Hi, Paula. Australia, New Zealand from RG Butcher. That sounds fantastic. Let's see. What else do we have going on here in the chat? Let's jump in a little bit and see who else is out there. Billy J. Travels. Hello, hello. How are you? The Woohoo Girl is here. Tony Jackson's here. Leanne Francis Gone is in the house. Leanne, great to have you here. I think Nancy is, you know the gals that are always behind the scenes for Sharon Sea Travel. Nautical Nurse Nancy, we love her. How do you not love her? She just has a new video that just came out today, as a matter of fact. So make sure you go check out Nautical Nurse Nancy. Leanne Francisconi, we're waiting any day now. Their new YouTube channel, Meet the Francisconi, should be coming out with a debut video. I can't wait till that's done. And great to see you guys here. Nancy, I think, has to do a little work this evening.
Yeah,
she might jump in a little bit late.
Yeah, I think
is the word I got.
Working today.
Let's see. The Travel Life says, I wish I could join on the group cruise. Hey, it's not too late. You can still book your cruise, make your calls, get your tests, and boom, you'll be ready to go. It's in 2 weeks. Linda Land said, yes, an ABC cruise would be awesome. Big G and Shunkles is here. What's up, James, Shaza, and Pizza King Matthew? Go see Paul Atta in Fiji, Pacific Islands, raw and untouched.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's on our bucket list, too. I don't know if that'll be in the next couple of years.
Nina Crennan said, how about doing Bermuda out of New York? Oh, wait, that's in 13 days. Boom! Nice one, Nina. It is. I'm really getting excited. We're trying, we realize that when we do these group cruises, I mean, there's a lot of people here and only a few people are actually going. So we don't want to just talk nonstop about the group cruise coming up, but I mean, it is our next cruise, and I'm super, super stoked about it, and I cannot wait to get out and see Bermuda and get that experience. It's going to be fantastic.
We've never been to Bermuda before, so it's going to be a new place for us, and it's been quite a while since we've been to a new place.
Sharon, I hate to tell you something.
Oh wait, you've been there. I forgot.
I was in Bermuda once when I think I was about 9 or 10.
Yeah, I did. I forgot.
So I mean, I've been.
Well, I haven't been to Bermuda.
I'm sure people recognize me and be like, "Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you
Oh my
in
gosh.
41 years. Nice to see you." Is Cruise Crashers like wedding crashers? Yes, it is, Crazy Cat Traveler. It is. That's how we would do it. We would just show up at a meet and greet where hopefully Tony and Jenny were having free cocktails for their people, and we would just start drinking and partying. Yeah, a few people are all over that ABC Island deal.
Yeah.
You have one this month? I missed that. I'll go see, said Tess Almond. Yeah, Tess, where have you been?
Tess has another cruise. She's going to be on another ship.
Oh, yes, I know. Tess, we asked her to come with us. She blew us off. I've been packing today to get stuff ready for my cruise in 10 days, said Rhonda Carney. That sounds fantastic.
We need to start our packing for this.
Yes. Richard Nichols has an 8-day Southern Caribbean on Mardi Gras, June of 2024. Okay. Well, I mean, you got a little time. You may want to get another one booked in the meantime. Let's see. Meg W. said, just an FYI, your recent vlogs have been even more fire, Sharon and Jamie. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
Actually, our recent vlogs have been very, very toned down and just very simple and just sharing whatever experience we had, especially on the group cruise, because so much of the focus was on the group and not just on us or what we're doing. Larry Thomas, hello. Lovely to see you.
Larry.
Hello from the Thomas family compound. Dropped in to say hello and I have to go. Let's keep cruising. Larry, great to see you. And a beautiful compound. What's that, 100 acres you got down there? Unbelievable. Or I should say up there. I think they're from Connecticut, as a matter of fact. Let's see. See, ABC Cruise would be awesome. Everybody keeps talking about ABC Cruises.
Well, maybe we'll have to do 2. Maybe we'll have to do something a little more, like, exotic.
Yes.
And,
we could do that.
Caribbean and something totally non-Caribbean.
Yep. Pia Broderick said, wow, the Gruden news is true. Pia, do you think that I would spout out football news with it not being true? Yeah, they just announced it on Monday Night Football. Hashtag he gone. I never disliked Gruden. I mean, I always enjoyed him and his personality and all that. But hey, you did something dumb. Things are going to happen. You probably have no idea what happened or anything about any of it. But people know out there if they follow football. It's just, hey, we're football fans here. So what are you going to do? Big G and Snuggles, the refreshment menu tonight is very tame. It's just a Powerade. Let Jimmy rock the house. Jimmy was out yesterday. Jimmy was very busy. Jimmy had some beverages, watching
he had
football.
A big refreshment menu yesterday.
Yeah, the refreshment menu yesterday was monstrous. Today is just a catch your breath type of deal.
Yeah.
Trevor Begockler is here. What's going on, Trevor? Trevor, there's many people in the chat that I can't wait to see and hang out with in 13 short days. It's going to be unbelievable. Mel's so excited for her first Norwegian cruise. I'm excited about getting back to Norwegian. Was there anything in particular that you're just like really looking forward to when it comes to getting back to a Norwegian cruise ship here in 2 weeks?
Just something a little different. Most of our cruises are on Carnival, and we really, really loved it when we went on the Norwegian Encore. Can't talk. And so I guess I'm hoping it's similar, and I'm just really looking forward to it.
I think
it was one of the best. I'm not going to say it was my total favorite ship, but it was one of the best ships that we have been on. That not in. Well, it was the best ship non-Carnival, but it's just everything was great on that cruise. I mean, the food was really good. It
was almost too perfect. Like I'm afraid that this Ncl cruise is just going to be good, and we're going to have a great time, and it'll be made even better by the group that we're with. But you never know what to expect.
Well, like usually when you go on a cruise, I mean, for the most part, everything's great, but there's always maybe 1 or 2 little imperfections or just something. And sometimes you're just like, whatever, you don't let it bother you and just kind of go with the flow. That's what we usually do. And we don't even give it another thought. But when you sit down and I could not think of one negative thing or imperfection or anything that happened when we went on the Encore.
Yes.
Everything was just perfect.
It really was.
It was crazy, but So it just, we're kind of, I guess, I don't know, I hope I don't compare this to that too much. And
I know.
because
you got to temper your expectations.
I'm looking so forward to go on Norwegian again.
Well, I think, and that's a great theme. I mean, just for anybody out there that's getting ready to cruise again. I mean, cruising's been back for a few months now. And you're seeing a lot of people in the community that have been cruising, and some people are cruising like insane amounts, and I have no idea how they do it, but God love them. I'm jealous of it. And others have been on a few. This will be our third cruise since kind of cruising came back in July, or the end of June there when everything kicked back in again. And and we're blessed and lucky to be doing that. But keep in mind, if this is your first cruise coming up in 2 weeks, or you're getting ready to get back to your first cruise, just temper those expectations, because things are still way different. I mean, if a ship's been out there for 2 months sailing, maybe they're starting to get their rhythm back, get into their normal processes and routines and stuff. But I mean, otherwise, you got to leave a little room for disappointment, because things are not going to be perfect when you're getting back on these cruise ships. That is for sure. That is for sure. But Sharon, I was thinking of last time when we were on the Encore and a few of the great times, and I found a little video that I had sitting around that kind of took us back to just a few moments from that cruise. Nothing big, nothing over the top, but just a moment. Would it be okay if we took the Sharonatsea time machine?
Time machine.
Oh, I didn't make it a time machine. I might be revisiting an old one,
Okay.
but we haven't done one in a while. So let's go back real quick and take a look at the last time we were on the Encore on an Ncl ship, as we get a little excited about getting on one here in a couple weeks. And this ship was the sister ship, the older sister, or the younger, however you want to put it, of the Breakaway, right?
Well,
they're both
the
in the
newer.
same. It's a newer version, but they're
Yeah.
both the same class of ships from Ncl. So here, hold on to your hats. Guys, keep your hands in the car. Make sure you're buckled. If anything happens, attend to your children before yourself. And hold on tight. And just here, I don't know, let's just go back in time for a minute, shall we? Gorgeous. That ship is beautiful here in Sportola. I kind of wish we had a better view. What if we did this? Speaking of drink, look who's behind us. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're just in time. Look at this guy. Excuse us while we handle a little business. Well, talk about timing. Cheers, everybody. We're going to have a little drink. I hope you have one, too. You can join us in a little toast. Here's to a great day on an island, and here's to an amazing last couple of days on a cruise ship.
I went to the Entourage for about the
Yeah.
10th time, probably.
Hung out with some other kids. Matthew, what do you do over at the Entourage? What's going on over at that joint?
Hang out and play games.
Video games?
Yeah.
Air hockey?
Yeah.
Just teenage chit chat?
Yep.
Are you you said that there's a kid in there from Australia?
Yeah, there's people from all over every
Wow.
cruise, like always. Like,
Yeah.
You got some
Cool.
Canadians in there. There's more Canadians nowadays.
Really?
Oh,
The
sorry.
Canadians are taking over. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We've got a lot of folks that follow Sharonatsea from up north, and we love those Canadians. So, what's up? Special shout out to the Canucks out there tonight. And we kind of wish you guys were here, because it's going to be a great night.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Oh yeah, it took a while into the evening, but I finally got it. My first dirty martini of the night. Cheers.
Oh my God! I hope that band Guns N' Rojas is on the Breakaway when we get on there.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they are or not. I need to do some research, but I hope they
I
are.
don't think they
Those guys
are.
were hot fire. They were amazing. They were fantastic. I'm super excited about getting on the Breakaway, getting back to NCL for our second true NCL cruise, and checking it
And I
out. It's
did
going to be
hear,
off the chisel.
I heard from some of the, I guess, Facebook groups that have been on the Breakaway already and that are on there now that the entertainment has been very good. So, especially for restarting, you kind of wonder how good it's going to be. So it looks like the entertainment's going to be good. So I'm excited about that.
I hope so. I hope that it's fantastic. Let's see. What else do we have? I see Carla McClendon's here. What's going on, Carla? How are you doing today? I wonder if Carla's working at the port today as some of those cruises took off. Let's see. Meg W said Jamie is clearly the most recognizable person in Bermuda. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot to me that you would recognize that. Very, very nice. 2 cruises in the next 30 days and I fly Southwest. Starting to get worried after this weekend, said Rhonda Carney.
Yeah,
that was a little crazy, huh? What do you know about that, Sharon?
That is crazy. So, I don't know. Southwest was saying that it was due to weather, but obviously it wasn't really due to weather. It didn't affect other airlines. But, they say that because if they say it's due to weather, then technically they don't have to help people with accommodations, and things like that. Because I think that's somewhere in the fine print that if things are due to weather, that they're not responsible for that. So that's probably why they use that. I'm assuming, I don't know, but I think it had something to do with the vaccine mandate thing.
I think so. Well, I think some airlines have already dropped the vaccine mandate in for their people. What are we flying to New York? Are we on American? Or Delta?
No, we're flying Delta this time.
Okay, so we're doing Delta. So hopefully, knock on wood,
actually,
things go nice and smooth for us. We will see what's happening.
We're Delta round trip this time. A lot of times we'll fly one airline one way and a different one the opposite way.
For sure.
But we're doing Delta round trip this time.
There you go. Let's see, what else do we have? Positive Vibes Adventures say they're going on the cruise with Mark from the Cruise World and the kids from Midlife Crazy and the Beach Please. They're going to have a group costume of Willy Wonka.
Oh wow.
That'll be fantastic. That'll be cool. Danny, that'll be a good time for you guys.
Yeah.
That'll be a party. That will be a party. Dan Jolt said Bermuda testing requirements are a little nuts. 24 hours to submit PCR results. Dan, I don't know that there's anything we have for 24 hours. We have one test that's PCR that we're taking it 4 days ahead of time, and then hopefully our plan is we're going to test on Wednesday. Then hopefully we can we're going to test Wednesday morning.
So
we're hoping that by the end of Thursday,
Friday, if not by Friday, then we upload those to the Bermuda Tourism Board.
Yes.
And wait for our travel authorization to come through, which will probably come back through either Friday or Saturday, and then we get on the ships Sunday.
Yeah.
And then
so
on
a little
Sunday,
more flexible than 24 hours.
Yeah.
To get
And
the
on
results.
Sunday, they're going to test us twice at the port. They're going to do an antigen and a PCR at the port. The antigen gets us on the ship, if it's negative, and then the PCR gets sent out to a lab, which will come back while we're sailing. And if it comes back negative, of course, then we're able to get off in Bermuda. If it doesn't, then we'll be quarantined on the ship for the week.
Big Teenage Jungles are wondering if we're going to be going nude in Bermuda. Do we have any plans for a nude beach? I don't think we do we?
We don't.
Not now? Okay. Yeah, right now we don't have any plans, but if we do, it'll be in the vlog because we try to share whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Huber Hijinks on the high seas. What's going on, guys? Lovely to see you. Stephen Hayes is here. Hello. Let me see. I want to jump ahead a little bit. I know we're getting a little bit behind here. David Word said, what kind of cigars do you like? David, I love the acid brand cigars with a little bit of sweetness to them. And so usually I get those or something similar to those when I go to the stogie place. But please don't. We will have plenty of stogies for cigars under the stars on the Breakaway. That is for sure. If you go to Snorkel Beach in Bermuda, wear shoes. Someone posted today there's a lot of glass in the sands at Cheryl Rosinski.
Oh, okay.
Good information. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I don't know what beaches. We have plans to go to the beach one day as a group. Horseshoe Bay Beach, the big popular one. And the next day we're gonna do a little, I guess, sightseeing. We were gonna take an excursion. We changed our mind, and we're gonna take our own excursion. We have like a whole list of places, and we're gonna just go around the island and see as much as we can.
Yes,
so we'll
for sure.
probably hit up a few different beaches.
We'll see. Test on Monte in Nashville. Anything new on that? No updates on the mention of Nashville for next year's group get together. But
Yeah.
you never know. You never know when something like that could come out. It could be a big thing that John and I can put together.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know if we'll have much on it till at least
It's
after
a little.
the first-
I think
yeah.
Tessa's just excited. She
I
wants
know.
to get. She wants to
I
get
know. It
get a
sounds
head
fun.
start on all the festivities.
At least after the first of the year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sea Cruiser said, do an XL class this and next Thanksgiving, Mardi Gras, then the celebration group cruise. Can't wait for both. Sea Cruiser, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Who else do I see? J&S Adventures. Neil Drucker is here, just joining now. Neil, great to see you.
Yeah. He just had a nice cruise too.
Oh, he did. He just got off the Panorama, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's do an old person's cruise and scare the blue hairs. Kevin Brubaker. That's a great idea. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What else do we have? A couple people saying hi to Larry Thomas and Elaine. Lovely to see those guys out and about. I think they're home for the first time in like 3 months from all their cruises.
Oh my goodness.
Dave and Brady's excursion. They're bummed that they're not going to be doing this group cruise, and we are too, because it would have been even that much more amazing with those guys there. It was so nice to meet them recently for the first time.
It was.
Very cool. Timothy said this will be my first cruise since the pandemic started. And I know, Timothy, you're going to let all your hair hang out, buddy. I know you are. It's going to be
It is.
fantastic.
It's going to be so much fun. As soon as we get on that ship, all the stress of we had to do to get on the ship's going to be gone.
That's right. Let's
Oh,
see.
and I actually broke down and I got a new Halloween costume for this year.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We did finally pick out a Halloween
Yeah.
See, here's the thing, though. I don't even know if NCL will truly be doing any Halloween activities, because our cruise ends on the 31st on Halloween. Now, you would think maybe that week they do something, and on another cruise line in October, they did a Halloween thing each week leading up to
but
Halloween.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think all the cruise lines do.
Well, I don't know, but I know who will. Our group is going to be doing a Halloween festivity. We're having a Halloween party on.
We'll have our own Halloween.
You're darn right. So, do you want to tell everybody what your costume's going to be? Or
well,
is it a secret?
It's a surprise, a secret. But
Okay.
so I hate to spend money on Halloween. I'm really cheap when it comes to Halloween because it's not my favorite holiday. So I wanted to wear the same costume I wore a couple of years ago because I still have it.
You can't do that.
And it's just sitting there going to waste. So I'm
You
like,
can't
why can't
do
I just
that.
wear?
No, you can't.
Yeah,
You can't double
I know.
dip your
Jamie's
Halloween
like, you
costume.
can't wear the same costume.
Like, if you wore it and no one had seen it before, that'd be one thing. But you can't go out and be Little Red Riding Hood again.
I know,
for crying
but
out
then
loud.
you picked out your costume, and my costume. I picked out my costume based on Jamie's costume. They go together, sort of.
Yes.
And I was really happy because it came in the mail today. And I was worried because when you buy these costumes, they're either the sizing's always weird. They're either really big, really small, and they're made really cheap usually, or they're going to rip or something. So anyways, but it came, and I actually really like it. It fits perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better fit. I got really, really lucky on this.
Well,
So,
that's fantastic. Yeah, but everything fits you. You're not one that really has to worry that much about will it fit.
No, stuff doesn't fit me all the time.
Please. Oh, please.
No.
Come
But,
on. You can go back to like your junior prom dress probably and squeeze into that thing.
I actually still have my high
Who
school
are you
graduation dress hiding away in the closet, and it will not come near fitting me now. No, it will not fit.
Aw, boo, everybody, let's feel bad for Sharon.
Stop.
She can't fit into her high school graduation dress anymore. You poor little thing. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kimberly Bricker says, thanks for the shout out to the Canadians. I don't know who shouted them out, but let's say happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians.
That's right.
To all of our friends, our Canucks up north who follow Sharon Sea Travel. We love you guys. And I think things are freeing up a little bit. They're able to come. I think they can cross the border now. They're coming back into the U.S. They're getting ready to cruise again.
Yeah.
I know Trevor Gleckler will be on the cruise, and he's breaking out of Canada to come on down south. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Charles. Charles loved the drone footage from the video there. I'm just hoping I can get some more drone footage on our next cruise. We'll see what happens.
Pam says she loves NCL too.
There you have it. There you have it. Athman ATC is here. What's going on? Karen Griswold says, I've never in my life had a martini. After yesterday, I may not need any more martinis either, if I'm being totally honest with you. I may have had a couple to celebrate the football game. In hindsight, maybe just sticking to beer would have been the way to go. Cat F, yes, the Breakaway is out of New York. So we're also very excited to go there. We've been there before for that 2-day event, but this will be Matthew's first time ever going to New York and into the city. And so we definitely can't wait to have some pizza. We are looking forward to some pizza reviews by Matthew with some of the best pizza in the world. So we will see what happens. Oh, Carla McClendon was not at the port today. She worked at the hotel. Oh, okay. Okay, I get you. Yes, that Southwest stuff is making me anxious at Teslamont. Yeah,
but I don't know.
Hopefully it comes and goes pretty quickly.
And I don't think it'll last too long.
Yes. We'll see. We will see what happens. Daniel Fields and Nancy are at the bar, so they said they can't hear too well, but that's okay. That's okay. Cat F, we're going on October 24th, as a matter of fact, which is how many days? 13, 12, 13?
13?
13 days away. It's going to be off the chisel.
Jennifer says she's a bit nervous flying Southwest next Tuesday. Yeah, hopefully things will be calmed down by next Tuesday.
Yes.
Let's hope.
Let's see, Monica.
I see Real Deal Roton Tours. What's up, guys? Blessings to all.
Oh, what's going on,
Hey.
buddy? Great to see you. Hey, make sure if you haven't done it yet, go over to Johan's YouTube channel, Real Deal Roton Tours, and they're doing something with new subscribers. They're going to be doing a giveaway for a free tour. So if you have a cruise plan to Roatan, you want to make sure that you subscribe over there and go see our friends over there. As a matter of fact, the next video that we're going to have coming out from our Mardi Gras series is our day in Roatan.
Oh, I think it is.
I think it is, yes. So super excited. I think
or is it the one after?
it's either the next one or the one after. I know they've been a little slow coming out, but just, life has just been keeping us extremely busy. But slow and steady wins the race. So we'll get a couple more out before the Breakaway cruise for sure. That is for sure. Monica Smith says, I want to say this is true, Sharon. However, a person can purchase trip insurance. Better to be safe. Yes, trip insurance can come in handy. And if there's no one else to ask better than Amy right now. Amy, I see where Amy made the comment in the chat, so maybe it's okay to mention it. But Amy Franzak was getting ready to come on our group cruise. Her boy ran into a little bit of a jam. He ruptured his spleen. He's having to have it removed, and that's causing a timeout on the cruise. So we're terribly sorry that she's not going to be able to make it. But the good news was that she had some trip insurance. And hopefully things are going to be taken care of for her a little better than if somebody didn't. So if that's not a testimonial for travel insurance, I don't know what is.
I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. It's not always getting sick on the ship or something. There's so many different things that can happen. And, up to the very end. So
for sure. You never know. Cat F said, dress appropriately. It is a little bit chilly. Hold on. I wrote down what the weather is supposed to be. All right. In New York City, it's supposed to be a high of 70. Boy, that's a little bit chipper, isn't it? We're still rocking the mid 90s out here in Arizona.
That's chilly,
That's really cool.
This morning, Matthew asked if he could wear his, he was asking me if I knew where because he couldn't find his hoodie because it's been over a year, I guess, or more since he needed it. And so, I don't know if I found it somewhere, but anyways.
It's a little bit chippy.
But he was saying he needed his hoodie to wear to school today because it's a little cool. And it literally was by the time he got out of school, it was 90 degrees. But it
Well,
was,
listen, I mean, I'm a big
it was
kid.
60, I think, when he went to school.
I'm a big kid, so I'm fine with shorts and a shirt if it's a little bit chipper out. But those evenings when we want to be at the outside bar having some cocktails on the ship or something, it could be sweatshirt weather. Now, when we get to Bermuda, it should be about 80, which is still not super hot. There should be a little bit of humidity, but probably with the sun out,
I don't know
as long as the
if
sun's in the air, it'll make it feel a little bit warmer. And
it'll be that
the water
humid
should be
there
about
at this
80.
time.
The ocean water, I read where it usually stays about 80 this time of the year, so that might be cool.
Same as the air. Oh, that is.
So that would be nice to jump in the water real quick. Will you be jumping in the water if it's 80 degrees? I feel like
if it's at least 80 degrees, I will. If it's cold, no.
if the water's like 90 degrees, it takes you about 10 minutes to get in.
I like the water to be feel refreshed when you get in, but not like a chill, like where you're like, ha.
You like the water to be the same as your internal body temperature, like 98 degrees, don't you? That's when you're the happiest. Brian and Larry said, yes, Southwest Airlines is making Woohoo Girl nervous with all the antics this past weekend. I know, it's, listen, have a plan B, think about a plan B, call and double check and make sure your flight is going on a regular basis.
The car gassed up and ready to go in case you have to jump in the car and drive there.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. We will
Leave 2
see
days
what
before.
happens. Let's see, what else? Linda Land said we're flying Alaska round trip, but I think they already passed the mandate date. Yeah, you gotta watch that too. Have they started making, well, I know everyone has to wear a mask, but is there gonna be a time when they're gonna require people to be vaccinated to fly? Do you think? Or is that just,
I don't know.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I would think that if they were going to, they would have done it already because, I mean, I don't know.
Well, all right. So that's a definite, I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, you really never know what's going to happen these days.
Arnold comes says, are we doing a Times Square meetup on Saturday night before the cruise? Arnold, we've talked about a little bit in the Zoom calls that we did with everyone that we're going with.
He was there.
We're toning down.
Or we didn't talk about on that one.
Yeah, we're toning down the meetup mindset there. Originally, we were envisioning like a bar where a ton of us are all getting together and taking over the place and having a huge pre-cruise party. But now with all the testing, with the fact that we need to pay a good attention when we get there to make sure we're doing things the right way, we're following the protocols, we're getting both our tests completed, we're getting on the ship and all that kind of stuff. We're going to tone it back. So I think the big party is going to be on the breakaway on embarkation day. That's when we're going to get a little crazy.
Yeah,
and we'll see some folks.
Yeah, everyone that's staying at the embassy suites will see you the day before. But if other than that, we probably won't be having a big get together with anyone pre-cruise this time, unfortunately, just because of all, like Jamie said, all the protocols, everything, trying to be really careful and making sure that we get on and everyone's safe and we make it on board.
There you go.
It's just, there's just too much at risk with this cruise, I think.
Yeah, so we're going to lay low. We're going to behave ourselves so we get on that ship without a hassle. Because you never know what you could run into. And I don't want to be hungover. I don't want to be dragging butt. I want to be full, ready to go and up for any challenge that I might have to face on embarkation day. And you never know what kind of challenges you might face. So, and I want to be able to stay up late too. Real Deal Rotan Torch says, awesome. I can't wait to see that video. It'll be coming out soon. Carla McClendon, go have a great time with your beautiful daughter. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us. Tess will be seeing Johan in November. Can't wait to spend the day with the sloth and the monkeys, and then the beautiful waters of West Bay at Infinity Resort.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I love that resort.
Kat F said, I'm booking with Real Deal. I'd rather Hold on.
That was.
Okay. Yes. I'd rather. She talks about she'd rather go with her brother in Christ, Johan, than fund the swamp. There you go. You go. Mel Sosa question: I have severe food allergy to strawberries. Do I need to let Norwegian know that before the cruise or after I get on the ship?
You know what? I can let them know that pre-cruise, and then when you get on the ship, you just let them know. Again, when you go to the each time you go to the main dining room, since people, it's not really like a set dining where you have the same server and same weights, everything the same. Unfortunately, with Norwegian, you probably, just to be safe, might have to mention it every time you go to dinner if you have different staff. But just mention it to them, let them know so that there's nothing,
no crossover.
Or
and note to self: scratch the chocolate covered strawberries off of the list for there. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want Mel Stowe going into having any kind of an issue. Ixnay on the Auburn.
But I will put it on your booking on my end. Just let them know when you get on board when you go to the different dining rooms.
There you go. Crazy Cat Child said, chilly, that's spring weather for me. Go ahead, you want to make a note of that?
Yeah,
go for it. Dave Brady said, we never travel without insurance, especially with me having an autoimmune disease. I usually keep it in check, but you never know. Hey, you're right. Some people, we've gone many times without it, but as we're getting a little older and as other things come up, as Matthew's getting a little bit older, it's something that we definitely look into now more. And of course, post-pandemic is not a bad idea as well.
Yeah.
It'll be sweatshirt weather, but it will be beautiful, said Leanne. Leanne would know because they're in the Northeast, so they know what's up with that.
Yeah, I had, I'll be bringing some warmer clothes with you guys.
Lindy Lou said it's 39 degrees right now here in Reno. Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Degrees.
Good Lord. 39. That's way too cold. I couldn't even do it. Pam S said 70s is not chilly, LOL. Kat F said it'll be sweatshirt weather. Listen, that's chilly. The Travel Life said that's perfect weather. It will be perfect though. All right, so I'm really excited to have some pizza with Matthew in New York, but I'm also really excited to go up to one of those hot dog carts and get a nice hot dog with some spicy brown mustard loaded with sauerkraut. What's with the faces?
I don't like.
You're not down with that?
I don't like mustard at all.
Can't you just be happy for me?
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Gosh.
You can eat your big hot dog, and I'll eat I don't know what.
And as soon as I eat that, I'm going to come over and give you a big kiss. Mwah.
I hate.
I'm going to give you a big old kiss. That Timothy Walters is packing for warm and chilly weather. That's right. Well, I don't have much. We don't have a lot of cold weather gear out here, so it's going to be shorts and fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else?
I bought a couple new things, so I'll bring a few.
My Sharina said, Sharon C. Travel, do not go to Barton Springs or Deep Eddy if y'all come to Austin if you don't like cold weather. It's fun, but it's cold as poop, as what she said. Oh. Very nice. Let's see. I'm packing. Oh, I already read that. Cool. Let's see. Great Cat Travel said, love you guys, but not driving to New York from Seattle. Travel Life says, yes, always get the travel insurance. There you go. A few people are commenting on that. Let's caravan to the port, said Nautical Nurse Nancy. Hey, Nancy's here. What's going on, Nancy? Lovely to see you. I mentioned earlier, Nancy's got a brand new video out today. So make sure you go check that out at Nautical Nurse Nancy on YouTube. And join her Facebook group as well, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Just search Naughty Nancy, and all of the links will show up in Google. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
But when you spell it, it's Nauti. That'll get you to her, because if you put Nauty and then nurse after that, you may go down a whole nother rabbit hole in Google that you weren't even ready for, just so you know. So that's just a warning. That's just a warning. Yes, Marilyn Dillon said, don't take any chances with the cruise. We actually, when we went to Hawaii, we used Walgreens for a rapid test. That was an NAAT test, and it also said it was a PCR test. Wow. But now we're finding that that's not the case either any longer, or we weren't 100% sure.
No, I don't think it was
the first time.
No, it wasn't a PCR the first time.
So we had to jump through a couple hoops to make sure that we have a place to get our test done as well. Originally, we thought it was going to be super smooth sailing, but we had to do a little more research and find the right spot. What's our final place that we're going to go to?
We're going to go to. I think we're going to double test. Actually, we're going to go to CVS, and then there's another local place, and I can't remember the name. It starts with an E. Anyways, but we're going to test there as well. Maybe later the same day, and just hope that they both come back, or at least one of the two come back for all of us, so that we have something.
All right, I hope so. Knock on wood.
It's always a pain with CVS for Matthew's test, because kids can't have a MyChart account there to get their own results, or to get the results.
Yeah, you got to jump through a few hoops to get the paper copy of the results.
They only fax them. They won't email you the results. They only send it through fax. And so I have to download. I think I told the story
Who
before.
who still faxes anything?
I had to
Does anyone
download
out there
an app
fax
on my
anything anymore? That's
phone,
ridiculous.
a fax app, so they could fax to my phone. It was crazy. And so now I'm like already,
Out of
now I'm a
control.
little stressed that I'm going to have to do that possibly when we're in New York already and deal with all that.
Yes.
So we're going to test somewhere else too, just in case, and hopefully that one might come back via email or something where I can just have it printed off and not have to worry about
There you
the
go.
whole fax burner.
Patrick Ludwig said, which cruise are you going on? NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line Breakaway, October 24 out of New York City is where we're going to be. Right when Larry said, yeah, New York is a big city and you never know what mess you can get into.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we are going to test the fates in a different way, not in the casino, but in the subway. We are going to go. We're gonna try to take a subway. I want Matthew to get the true New York City feeling. So we've got some plans that we want to do, the three of us, which include trying to get over to the Statue of Liberty, getting down to where the Twin Towers were, and seeing everything they have down there, the museum and all that kind of stuff, and paying our respects to that. And I think we're gonna try to subway it. That might be fun, challenging, and a unique experience.
Yeah.
I don't know what Matthew might see down there, but it's certainly an education for a young man.
Yeah, that it will be, and yeah.
We'll just have to be careful. And be careful, guys. If you're going to be there in New York with us, and you're going to be moseying around town, pay attention. Things can get a little wild and crazy, and just just keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Right.
I guess is the best
That's
thing.
what we tell everyone, anytime you travel. That is the biggest thing. Just always be aware
That's
of
right.
where you're at and what's around you.
Jennifer, he said that she's going with AJ and Melody, the Inglesbys, and they're going to take a tour with Johan again in January. They're going back on the Mardi Gras together.
Oh, yeah, they are.
That is
I know.
that is so freaking awesome. Jennifer she was so amazing, hanging out, spending quality time with the Inglesbys,
yeah.
and now they've created a friendship, and they're going to go hang out again and cruise again together. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We love when that happens with people.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on, Sharon? What else do we have? Is there anything else on our agenda that you wanted to get covered for tonight?
We really didn't have an agenda tonight.
I
We
don't think
just
so. We're kind of winging it tonight.
just been busy just planning things and dealing with things with the group cruise and amongst some other things. Not only do we do have this group cruise coming up in a couple weeks. Not only that, but we're in the midst of planning a few things for our March group cruise, which is out a little ways, but we have to start some of that planning because that's going to be a big cruise. Plus, we have a New Year's Eve cruise, which like the final payments are due in another week on that. And there's some stuff going on with that right now too. Plus, we have another cruise of our own next month. And so there's just a lot going on right now.
Yes,
Like all different directions for us. So.
Trevor says, I'm going to have to find a place to get a test in New York. You better get on it, dude.
Ooh.
You better get on it. I don't want to have to wave goodbye to you as a trip sailing away.
Yeah, ask Trevor, ask in our Facebook group for the group cruise. There are, I think, a couple people that live in New York, so maybe they can guide you.
Yes, they can point you in the right direction. Bring that up in the cruise, the group cruise group, if you want to. Let's see. Joe McMullen said, yes, we are double testing as well. Kevin Brubaker, just the facts, man, just the facts. Yes, people are shocked that people still fax. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Leanne said, I got Nick's results via email for CVS. Did you falsify his records, Leanne? That's something you would do.
Well, I did get Matthews by email eventually, but it was a fax email. It was so weird. It was... I couldn't log in and see them, and they wouldn't send them direct to me via email, but I had to try to sign up to this app on my phone for a fax, and then they faxed them to me on my phone, and then the fax went into my email. It was like a whole process. So eventually, it did show up in an email, but it came through this whole fax thing.
Yes. So. Michelle M says, thank you to Sharon for my cancellation. My job threw a post-cruise quarantine at me. Said, sad that I won't meet you all this time. My new countdown is November 22 group cruise. I have a rum swizzle for me. We will have a rum swizzle.
Will.
That's something Sharon's got a bug up her butt. for a rum swizzle
I just
in
wanna-
Bermuda.
I wanna
the thing
try
you have
that.
to have.
I wanna try
So we're going to do it.
I
We
do.
are going to do it.
I do. And they're, yeah.
Crazy Cat Traveler had a love-hate relationship, mostly hate, with the fax machine in her office. That is fantastic. Let's see. Rescue with me, Kimberly said my husband and the entire football coaching staff wore their standard khaki shorts on a snowy playoff game. They didn't want to break the winning streak. Sometimes you just got to go with the shorts. And I just don't have much else that I can wear. I guess I could bust out some jeans, but I haven't really worn jeans in years. And I don't know why, because I used to be a big denim kind of a guy. I used to be all about the denim.
I'll probably bring jeans to wear in New York. It's going to be cold at night.
Yuvraj Aside said, I love the breakaway. Is there any chance I pronounced that name right? I'm not sure, but let me know if I did. And that'll be fantastic. Oh, wow, the subway, be careful. Pam asked, we will definitely be careful. We will definitely be careful. You know, you got to remember, I'm from New Jersey, right? I lived many, many years in New Jersey. And as a young man, in my like 17, 18 years old, there were a couple of times where we took the train from New Jersey and we took it all the way into New York, into the city. Probably not to do anything good. You know, we were just young kids trying to raise some hell and see if we could, you know, buy beer underage and stuff like that. But we did it. So I got a little bit of that Northeastern in me. I think I can handle the handle
times
the
have probably changed a lot over the years too, like everywhere.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a story to be told, and I can't tell it here ever. But I did take a subway and ended up in on Jamaica Avenue in Harlem, in New York once. I'm just gonna leave the story right there, but it happened. It's true, I swear. And if you have a cocktail with me sometime on a cruise, I'll tell you the story. Let's see. Kevin Brubaker said, I can mug him and then give you the money back. I mean, then you get the whole, so you're offering to mug Matthew so that he can get the full experience. Thank you, Kevin. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that.
Oh, geez.
I appreciate that. Rhonda, we are hoping all this testing ends soon as well. Trevor said, I'm going to try to catch the football game on Sunday after the cruise. That is something I'm concerned about. Number one, maybe it's a good thing that on embarkation day, my team's not playing. So that might be a good thing. And what's funny is John's team, the Browns, we both have a bye week. Although York's Lions will be playing. I hope they win a game by then. Sorry, York, if you're out there. But I didn't see in the chat, so it's okay. But then on the way back, the Chargers play the Patriots on the 31st.
What time? Because we oh no.
Well, I don't know what time our flight is, but I was hoping maybe we could maybe we could stay there or go. Maybe we could take a taxi up to New Hampshire and go watch the game with the Francisconis if they'll have us up there.
A
maybe.
taxi.
Well, whatever. I mean, we could do it. Maybe they can give us a ride or whatever.
Isn't it a flight? Maybe.
Wow,
I don't know,
Subway.
Leanne, what is it? It's
No,
a flight.
Seth says, wow, Subway with all that luggage. Can't wait to see that shit. Be careful, take your time. Don't make eye
Oh,
contact.
no,
not with the luggage. This is after we get into New York. And then we're just going out for the day. It won't be like with the luggage.
Oh no.
Oh my God, excuse me. This could start a sneezing attack. So hang in there with me.
Oh my gosh. That would be
The
crazy.
subway is the best way to get around Manhattan to David Sesford. I know, right? You just go in there, 275, boom, 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 a person, and we're good to go. Mel So says, I'll be at a Broadway show Saturday night. That'll be fantastic.
That
That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I don't know if we could pull off a subway show. I don't know if it'd be
A subway show.
or I mean not a subway show. A Broadway show. I'm sure there'll be a subway show.
I'm sure there'll be all kinds of shows on there. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Pam said, oh, right, Jamie, I forgot you were from Jersey. Hey, I'm from Jersey. Hey, what exit? You know, the old joke. Let's see. Meg W said, I haven't been able to catch the new Knockers Nancy vlog yet, but I'm so excited. Well, I think she might be a few vlogs behind, but she's working on getting these things out as fast as possible. You know, I mean, it's not easy to be a top level nurse, an amazing mother and wife, and she has to handle her entire Nautical Nurse Nancy empire. It's not an easy thing to do. So there you have it.
Marty Weiss says his company announced today that if everyone isn't fully vaccinated by November 24th, they will be dismissed. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. They're getting serious with that.
Stacy Houston, that's a new name for us, said, I need help. I got an email today saying I need to respond in 48 hours or my cruise will be canceled. I can't find anything on my booking or on my to-do list, and I can't get a hold of Carnival. Well, Stacy, I mean, you can,
I don't know. I mean, Sharon's pretty busy, but maybe if she can help you out or answer a question, maybe she could try to do that.
Yeah. Since I didn't book it, I don't have access to see anything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it said you must respond in 48 hours. It might be. Do you have anyone waiting on an exemption, possibly, or maybe there's something to fill out? Like there was a couple times we had to go in and fill out saying we were vaccinated. Or there was like a couple
like a safety and health questionnaire online for the cruise.
A couple updates that we had to fill out within a certain amount of time. It was just a couple boxes we had to check. Go in, if you can, go log into your booking and see if by the online check-in if there's something there that's showing that you can click on to fill out or anything. And then if not, I suggest you call Carnival when they first open at 9 a.m. Like be calling them literally at 9 a.m. Eastern time they open, and then you shouldn't have too long of a wait. But if you wait even 10 minutes, the wait time's really long right now.
Yes, it can be. It can be a little bit crazy. Let's see. Karen Griswold's tip is just act like you live there and don't look like a tourist in New York City. I could do that, but Sharon would be like, "Oh, look at that! Oh my God! Look at Jamie! Look at that! Look, there's a naked cowboy playing a guitar right in the middle of the street. Oh my!" Tesselman said, "Now is a good example of why Sharon doesn't do flights, right?" Yes, you nailed it right there.
Well, there's a few reasons, but that's one of them, because if I'm in the middle of something, and I mean, there's no way that I could keep up with everyone's flight in situations like this, you know.
Oh yeah, imagine if you had like 5 people going on a cruise and they're on Southwest, and all of a sudden these flights are canceled, and you'd have to try to rebook them because you're the one that booked them in the first place, so it would have to go through you. That would be very, very difficult.
Yeah,
very difficult. Let's see. AJ Inglesby says, what's even better is that it's a free cruise through the casino.
It is.
Now you're just bragging, dude. Now you're just bragging, AJ. We know you got the hook up from the last cruise. You did very, very well.
Yeah, he did.
Let's see. The New Year's Eve cruise, I'm waiting on my hubby's vacation to get approved. If it does, I'll be calling you, Sharon. Jennifer, that would be great. We'd love to see you guys again on a cruise ship. For sure. What else? LOL, Sharon. See, I believe I got a link from text to log in on the website. So for the thing with CBS. You have to find out.
I got one too for me, but it wouldn't let me. Matthews, they only would call on the phone and give his results, and we had to call a number and 2 different go up the chain and then get this whole fax thing, and it was weird.
We'll see what happens.
We didn't have to do that with Walgreens, but CVS.
Linda Purcell has a question. What day is the white party on the Carnival Panorama?
Oh, geez. There's a couple people that just got off the Panorama in here. I know Neil Drucker, if you are still here, do you remember what night the white party was on the Panorama?
I remember it being like maybe one of the latter, like in the back half of the cruise.
Yeah, I think it's mid to, I would say, probably the 3rd to the 5th day, one of those nights.
But I will tell you the tip of the day is go into the Panorama Cruises and find the Facebook group from a few weeks before your cruise is scheduled to happen, and join the Facebook group so that you can see all their comments from when they're sailing, and then you can ask them questions while they're on the ship or when they get back from being on the ship. And that's something that we've done to try to get some inside info on the Breakaway cruise coming up, is that we've been following along in some of the Facebook groups for the people that sailed on the 26th and on the 3rd and now on the 10th. And we're trying to see if we can gather info from those folks so it'll help our cruise get a little smoother.
Linda, another thing is, who also just got off that ship was Sherry from Cruise Tips TV. I don't know if you follow her or not, but if you do, maybe you can message her or put a post on her page and ask her. She might be able to tell you, because she just got off like a week or 2 ago off there. She would probably be able to tell you what night that was.
That is right. And John, I'm going to find out about your question about the duck à l'orange, and we'll see what night that's served.
What is that?
Marty Weiss says, my company announced today that if everyone isn't fully vaccinated by November 24th. We didn't read this.
I read it.
Marty Wise's comment? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Yeah, I just
that
read
everyone will be fully vaccinated, they'll be dismissed?
I just read that.
Are you sure?
I don't remember that at all.
Did anybody hear me read that?
I don't think you did.
I did. I did.
Oh, maybe you did.
I did.
Okay, I went back a little bit.
Yeah,
Now, okay, I'm catching up a little. My bad. My bad. John said, I'm glad there's no Browns game that week. And the Scones have their own taxi, so they could pick us up and give us a ride. That would be cool. Lindy Lou was born in New Jersey.
Oh.
Dang. The Browns played the Steelers on Halloween here in Cleveland, said Michelle M. That'll be a good game. Pre-cruise COVID sneeze. John, that was not a COVID sneeze. It was just a booger sneeze. Let's see. Dave Brady said we haven't been in New York since July 2019, but that was just to get to the cruise terminal in Manhattan. That's it. I hope people don't have a hard time. The cruise terminal in Manhattan is much different than any other cruise terminal you're going to be at. Yeah. It is right on a busy, I don't know which highway it is. It's like a little 2-lane highway deal, and it can be a little bit difficult to maneuver. I'll tell you that right now. But hopefully taking a taxi there will get you in and out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's not like the Florida.
Nancy says, what type of shows are on the subway? Oh, Nancy, you're going to see all kinds of shows on the subway in New York. So we'll see what happens, but I can't wait. I think Nancy's driving. Anthony and Nancy Plack are driving from Wisconsin to New York. So I'm not even sure. What's it cost to park in New York? Like $100 a day?
No, I heard it's like.
I'm telling you right now, parking is insane in New York.
I think it is expensive, more than like Florida cruise ports, but I think it's like $40 a day at the cruise port or something like that.
That's not bad.
Well,
we pay $25 a day at the airport, don't we?
It's
when we go somewhere.
Twice as much as like the other cruise ports in Florida and things.
I guess so.
But yeah. But you know, overall, I mean, you might be saving from flying too.
Richard Zollner said, my company's having a 10,000 giveaway for vaccinated employees. That sounds cool. I could get into some of that action, that's for sure. Bonnie Bench says the Foxwoods Casino for 2 nights is coming up. That's a great getaway. That's the kind of getaway that the Francisconis can get into. They can really sink their teeth into that one. Yeah. I can guarantee there'll be some kind of show in the subway. I hope something good. So there you go. So Linda Purcell, we got that question, what day is the white party on Carnival Panorama? Okay, we got that one already. Yeah. We got that one already. Cat F says, wear sweatpants, Jamie. Oh, that'd be great. I could just roll around super comfy in sweats.
Yeah, it could.
That'll look good for all the photos. Hey, Jamie's wearing sweatpants, and the same sweatpants in every photo. By the end of the week, they'll have all kind of drinks spilled on them and food on them, and it'll be a hot mess. Robbie O'Malley is in the house. What's going on, Robbie O'Malley? Lovely to see you, Robbie. We've just been talking a little bit about New York City, the Breakaway, Ncl, and the big cruise coming up, and how amazingly
we're excited
that we are. Yes. Awesome to see you here, Robbie. We hope everything's going well for you up there in the great Northeast. Robbie, we're talking about the weather. Is it sweatshirt weather yet? Is it just like a t-shirt or long sleeves? What kind of weather's going on up there right now?
It might be shorts weather for the people that are used to the cold there, though.
Maybe.
But for us, it's going to be sweatshirt weather, probably.
I bet Robbie can roll out in a pair of shorts. He's not going to worry about that. He's not going to worry about it. Let's see. Nurse Betty said, one way not to look like a tourist is not to stop short in the middle of a busy sidewalk. Step to the side. There you go. You know what? That's something that Sharon's great at. She loves to stop in the middle of something. We'll be walking on the cruise ship, and then she'll just stop, like something on her phone. She's looking at something, and she wants to take a better look, and she'll just stop. And I'll run into her, and then she'll get mad at me, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Let's see. Marilyn Dillon said the events change weekly. They're not always the same night. In some cases, you're right, but sometimes these evening white parties and stuff like that, they can be on a pretty solid routine so that the folks working there.
Well, that's true, because sometimes the itineraries change. Like the Caribbean ones, they change. A lot of times they alternate from Eastern to Western and things like that.
Yes.
But I know the Panorama's on a...
Neil Drucker said, I think it might have been the 5th. He said, I think it might have been the 5th night.
Okay, yeah. A lot of times they do similar.
Yes. Let's see. Linda Purcell said, yes, I love Sherry. We do too. She is amazing. Cat F says, I got the same email today too with Carnival. Oh, wow. I don't know what it was. Oh, for the health assessment.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay, yeah. So that you need to log in and do that health assessment within 48 hours.
Yes.
A while back, they were sending things out and they were telling people to make sure they do them right away, or they'll cancel your cruise. And I did hear like a couple people something getting canceled on them, but I don't know if it was partially just kind of scaring people to make sure they got it done because they need those. So just log in. It's just a couple check marks, and you'll be done.
There you go. There you go. Blaine from Really Creative Travels here. What's going on, Blaine? Lovely to see you. Hope everything's going well for you and Mallory. I know you've been doing a little bit of traveling lately, I think, a little RV type stuff. So hope you're having a blast with that. Has anyone heard anything about the Quest show returning? I don't think that's going to come back anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't
I'm just
think
not
so.
sure.
I don't think so.
Let's see. What else? Oh, some people are saying she did read it, LOL. Yes, Sharon read it. Yes, she did. Oh, they're commenting about that thing. Yes, Sharon did read that already. All right, so they got your back when you commented on it. I was like,
Trevor said,
what?
He did. I think he put it in the Facebook group. I think.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, Nurse Betty said I got the same email from Carnival. It was the vaccine attestation.
Okay.
Going to manage your cruise, and there's a link to check that says that you've done that. So that's good.
It's just gonna ask you if you've been vaccinated, and
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, there's Sin from Never Stop Cruising. Hey, what's going on? Just got home. Clarence is working a 48-hour shift at the fire department. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
That's a long shift, but tell him thanks for being a first responder.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. I don't think I even knew that about him. That is freaking awesome.
it is.
Very cool stuff. And they put out a new video today too, I think, from their Mardi Gras cruise, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah, they've been putting them out.
There you go. West Side Highway, said Robbie. That's what it is, the West Side Highway. Yes, it's not that easy to maneuver that. So it'll be weird. It'll be a little challenge getting off. I think we're gonna have to do an Uber when we get off of the
to
ship
go back to the airport.
to get back to the airport.
Yeah, I don't think I want to wait in the taxi line.
Wait, some people are saying Henry Hudson Parkway. Okay, so the West Side Highway, Henry Hudson Parkway. I don't know if that's all the same thing. We got to get that all figured out. Parkways and highways and all that stuff. $40 a day on the roof of the terminal, said Robert O'Malley.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 40, I heard. Yeah.
Good job, Sharon. You're all over that. Park in North Jersey and take the Uber over, said Mike Cray. Hold on. And listen, Mike, I don't know if I want to park anywhere in North Jersey.
No.
I've driven through North Jersey before.
Oh, I thought.
You might come back and not have wheels, hubcaps. Your car will be on cinder blocks. You never know what the hell's going to happen.
Nancy will have no way to get off.
Oh, my God. Crazy Cat Traveler said Port of Seattle is $27 a day, so I guess $40 a day is a little steep. And that's what Dave and Brandy said too. $40 a day last time they were there. $40 a day. Let's see. Tesselmont said 4 more days. I'll be checking in for Halloween on the Glory. Yes. Question: I have a cruise on the Vista this January, but I have 2 kids, 4 and 11. How does the exemption work for them? Thank you, said Medina.
You should receive something when it's time to, or an email saying it's time to apply for their exemption. And basically, you fill it out, and then you just sit and wait. They can let you know anytime between the time you fill it out up until actually 2 weeks, like 14 days before you're getting on that ship. So you may not even know whether or not they got the exemptions until 14 days prior to your cruise, unfortunately.
There you
go. Most people have been finding out a little earlier, though, I believe, than 14 days, but they are stating up to 14 days right now.
There you have it. Tess, I think we only have like 2 or 3 more Mardi Gras vlogs to come out, and they may be out before we cruise again. I'm hoping so. I'm going to try to do that. That is my top priority. That and finishing the bathroom and
God, that's been a priority for months.
And making sure that the fun bags are put together for the group cruise and all that kind of stuff.
God.
Did I say fun bags? I guess you can call it a fun bag.
Fun bag. You're not going to do that.
You don't think so? You're going to handle that? Okay, we'll see what happens.
No, all right. What would be in the fun
Sharon,
bag?
I don't know if you can...
The fun bags. That's a funny term. Fun bags.
That is a funny term. Hoping for some fun bags on the group cruise, I guess is what I'm saying. You're a machine, said the ship show. Thank you, John. I appreciate you saying that. Sharon, what else do we have?
I don't know.
Can I steal a line from another YouTube channel and say, have you covered all the bases tonight? Have you talked about everything you want to talk about? We didn't go overboard about the breakaway, but next week I'm going to tell you what, we're going to be very excited about that. And we're going to be telling you all the details of our trip,
We'll have,
when we're getting there, what we're going to do, where we're going to go, all of our excursion plans. We're going to drop it all in next week and tell you everything about what we're looking forward to.
We're still in the works of planning a few things that we have planned that we're going to be doing besides all the group activities.
Yes.
So we'll have it all put together, laid out. We'll have our little agenda and our notes for our trip.
That's right. Yes. Sharon's making some big plans for us.
We don't forget anything.
One day we're going to travel all over Bermuda, just probably the three of us, I think, and go out there and have a nice family day of excursions and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm still looking into fishing. Fishing has not been taken off the table. It's still an option. But you know what? I actually was thinking about this, and I don't know if anybody can give me the word on that or not. But I was thinking about maybe bringing my own fishing rod. And if I bring a rod and a reel, and I could go out there and fish, because from what I read in Bermuda, that you don't have to have like license or anything like that. There's no like game or fish to worry about if you fish from docks or from the shoreline, I guess you could say, and stuff like that. So I don't know if John, I don't know if you'd be into that. Yeah, John said, is fishing really still an option? Sure, it's an option. There's nothing that says we can't get there and find out that we want to do some fishing or something like that.
Try to fold that fishing pole up and put it in my luggage.
No, I don't fold.
Like usually we are all ready to go and I have everything packed, and then Jamie comes along with extra tripods like folded up, and he's like, oh, trying to shove them in my luggage.
There's a bus right now.
And I'm like, okay, that's not going to go in there.
Arnold Kump said, are we all bringing our own golf clubs? You could do that if you want. Larry, I looked into that. I read where they used to do rentals of fishing equipment, but that's hard to find now. They just sell stuff because they don't have the traffic that they used to. And there's a couple of fishing rental places that have closed up, unfortunately. David Brandy said there's too many rod comments. I'm sorry about that. David Brandy, Lindy Lou said, we learned tonight the bathroom is still on an ongoing project.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're still working on it.
But you know what? The hole under where the whole shower thing goes down.
I laid a little mortar this weekend. Put some mortar down this weekend.
There's some mortar down. That's it.
It's just that every time I have plans to work on the bathroom, something better comes along. Like yesterday, I could have watched football with friends or worked in the bathroom, and I mean, I chose football every time. And now the football season started. It probably won't be till maybe after February that the bathroom gets fixed. We'll see what happens.
Oh my God. I know. Here, I thought we were going tile shopping yesterday, and
the ship show said I have a retractable pole. John, sounds like a personal problem to me. I don't know what to tell you about that. Does rod length matter? No, I'm not going to Nancy. It doesn't matter, but I have a couple of nice 6.5, 7 foot rods that I can take, and that might, John, how cool would that be? Like just in the evening, we get off the ship, and then we just walk down to the shoreline and just start fishing. I mean, that would be kick-ass. Excuse my French. I would love to do that. Putting mortar down is code. No, Charles, it's not. It's not code. I learned there's going to be a picture show in the subway for Sharonatsea. Very nice. Is it time to hire someone to finish it? No, Sharon, no. Yeah, it'll get done. Don't worry about it. Are you guys going to try to make it to Hamilton or in Bermuda? Said See the World with Chris. Mm-hmm. We are going to look to do that. We have some plans that include going through Hamilton and that area, so we'll see what happens. Tessa, I don't know about Bermuda, but I know for a fact you can rent a pole in Cozumel. Countless times I've been offered a boyfriend for the day. Oh my God, that's a different. Okay, I'm sorry I brought up the entire thing about rods and poles. Unbelievable. All right, Sharon, I think it's time to wrap it up. It's been a solid hour and a half here with the kids tonight. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking in and saying hi. Daniel Fields, I don't know if that Sex and the City tour is on or not on. Right now, I think it's off the table, but you never know. I'm just not sure.
I know. It might be something when a last minute or something we plan when we get there.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, because we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do.
People are already ahead of the game, so let's do it. What have you learned tonight? Throw it in the comment section. Have you learned anything from Sharon about cruising, anything from your peers, from your friends out there. Let's see what you got. I learned that I will miss all the fun, said Amy Franzak. Amy, we will miss you, and we hope your son is feeling great, and you get over there quickly to go hang out and spend some time with him. I learned that 13 days can't go by fast enough, said Crazy Cat Traveler. Dame Brandy's Excursion said, I learned that Jamie went to Jamaica Street in Jamaica Avenue in Harlem. You're so right. Lindy Lou said 7 feet. Oh my. Drone fishing, James. That's the way to go, said Big G and Snuggles. I like that. I knew a guy named Rod. He was Polish, said Daniel Fields. Oh boy. Listen, don't try to take that from Kevin Brubaker. That's his shtick. Let's see. Thanks, you too. I hope I didn't cross the line, but all statements were facts. LOL, said Tesla Mon. Sin, thank you. It's lovely to see you. And Clarence, thanks for stopping by and saying, hey, that's always awesome. Always very cool. Good to hear your take on all the planning for Bermuda. Nancy, thank you. I hope that your plans are coming along well. We can't wait to see you guys again and hang out with you and Anthony and everybody that's going to be on the group cruise. It's going to be freaking fantastic. Shelly Actor said, I was on the 926 Breakaway first sailing. The Bermuda travel documents were a nightmare. Burn the Floor show was canceled.
Oh, no.
You must see the comedian Rob Little. He was great. Shelly, thanks for the tip.
Thank you.
Hopefully Burn the Floor will be back. I don't know if it might have been weather related or what. And we did hear that many people were just not up to speed on the Bermuda documents. But I feel like our group is on point with that. Sharon, you did an amazing job with John and sharing information in the Zoom calls. Just fantastic.
Yeah. So hopefully we're all...
Monique said, y'all's pole talk is about to scare Jamie away. You have to ride the bus in Bermuda. That's an excursion in and of itself. Cat F, we plan on doing that.
We do. We
thought about maybe getting like a 2-day pass, as a matter of fact, just to hop on and hop off. I learned that nothing is so sneaky as a toddler that doesn't want to go to bed, said Kevin Brubaker. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
I learned I need to start packing, said Linda Land. You should. Jamie's taking his rod to Bermuda, said Tesla Mon. Let's see, what else do we have? I learned that I'm not tech savvy, said Timothy Walters. Timothy, it's okay. It's okay. You're good looking enough that you don't have to be tech savvy. Just always remember that. I learned that the Silcock won't be installed till February, said the ship show. No, the Silcock was for the outside. That's done. I finished that in record time. It's just the inside work that it's hard to find time for. I learned that Jamie likes to eat hot dogs before he kisses Sharon, so right with Larry. Thank you for paying attention. I learned a simple comment always gets naughty. That's right, Melsto. Jennifer Heath, thank you for joining us. We love seeing you. It's always great, and we hope to see you again soon. Learn the best times are always with y'all, Sharon at sea. Oh, Nancy Fields, thank you so much. Very sweet.
We can't wait to see you guys on the ship soon too. It's been a while. Gosh, we haven't. Well, I haven't seen them since Cabo.
I've seen them a couple weeks ago. Hang out with those guys, partying our butts off. By the way, Burn the Floor and 6 are seriously amazing.
That's
Robbie,
what I heard. I can't.
But Robbie, is it as good as Choir of Man? I mean, really, I really was hoping that I was going to get another round of that show on
Choir
the
Man's
Breakaway.
like one of the best.
Oh my gosh, yes, I could watch that over and freaking over again. Lindy Lou said, I learned I love this cruise community more and more each week, and then I'm going to miss all of you on the Breakaway. We will miss you as well. I learned that a Popeil pocket fisherman is packable. Stephen Z, there's a lot of P's in that comment, but the fact that you remembered the name of Ron Popeil, one of the greatest inventors of modern time, gives you extra points. I'm very impressed. The Silcock, John, one word that he learned when I was fixing an outside spigot was the word Silcock.
Oh, that's
and
where
it's
that came
it's
from.
a part that you use, and he can't get enough of that Silcock. I'm telling you right now. No, it's not seal chalk or sill. It is actually sill. That's right, Tess. I'm just gonna stop talking about it now. I'm just gonna stop.
Robbie says never as good as Choir of Man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
We learned that Jimmy has big poles and rods. I learned that Matthew's first trip to New York City is coming up. That's right, Aspen ATC. Hello, Mike Koosgaard from Nebraska. I dated a girl named Silcock. I don't want to get banned. Good call, Kevin. Thanks for. Sometimes you have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and you folded them at the right time. Never as good as Choir of Man, said Robbie. I know that's too true.
Yeah.
Too true.
Okay. I think I'm going to enjoy the other shows too.
Thank you, Sin. We appreciate that from Never Stop Cruising. I want to know what Matthew thought of. Hold on, I something in the way of the Mardi Gras pizza. I thought it was better than other ships. Ditto for Guy's Burger.
He loved it. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. He likes all the carnival pizza, so that's probably his favorite thing to eat on the ship.
Cat F says, "Wait, my question still needs an answer." Cat, which question?
Oh,
which question?
Cat?
Which question? Throw it in the chat again.
Yeah, put it in again. Put it in again.
Going into 6, know the story behind it. It makes it so much better. Don't get lost in the storyline. Okay, Robbie,
Okay.
we will. We will look to get in the loop on that. I learned that I should have booked all my future cruises with Sharonatsea Travel. Richard, you should.
Thank you.
It's not too late though. You can still do that. Okay. Where's the health thing? I can't find it anywhere. Stacy Houston, I'm sorry if you're gonna have to log into the website, log into your cruise planner. If not, get on the phone early with Carnival so that they can help you out.
You just have to log in. You know, when you go onto the carnival.com at the top where it says log in, and it should show your next cruise up there. And just click on it, and that's where you...
Yes, that's where you go to do all your check-in and everything like that.
It should be listed.
Look who decided to stop by at the last minute.
Hey,
Larry Bum. Unbelievable. Larry said, I learned it sucks. I'm not going to Bermuda. Maybe you get to bed early without me. Listen, number 15/21. I don't think so. There's going to be that's going to be a late night cruise. Because Larry, on NCL, there's no 15. You just go till you can't go no more. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Amy said, thanks everyone for the kind words. Amy, thank you. And we love you, and we're going to miss the heck out of you.
Take
and we
care
hope
of your
everything
son,
works out well.
and we'll be thinking about you, and hope everything works out well, and your son's home very soon.
There you go. Larry said, sorry, I had hockey practice. All right, I guess we can forgive you. Yes, go into the planner on the left side. There's a to-do list, said Leanne Francisconi. Excellent.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, people are saying, Larry Bum, hurry, call Sharon and get on this cruise. It's a great idea. Woo, girl, it's a great idea. All right, guys, we're out of here. It's time to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks for joining us and hanging in there. And next week is going to be the pre-cruise excitement show. It's going to be fantastic. I think we might have to have a special cocktail for that one, maybe a glass of wine in celebration of a big group cruise coming on. Yeah. And it's going to be off the chisel. So we can't wait to go. Robbie said rates are fantastic for your cruise. So tempting.
Oh,
Robbie.
Come on, Robbie.
Come on, dude. Hey, Robbie, a double dog dare you. How's that sound? How about it? A double dog dare right to you from me right here. Thanks, hugs. Good night. Pre-cruise extravaganza, said Daniel Fields. That's exactly what it's going to be. Next week, so don't miss next Monday night. And until next time, from all of us here at Sharonatsea Travel, from myself, from Sharon, from Matthew in the other room, from the dogs, Boswell and Lucy, from Leanne Francisconi, thank you so much, from Nautical Nurse Nancy, the amazing Nurse Nancy, from everyone here, to all of you.
Happy cruising, and we will see you next Monday night.
That's right. We will. It's going to be fantastic. And by the way, we'll have to cover the fantasy football next week. But all I want to say is go Chargers and boo-hoo Raiders. Sorry for your misfortune. That's a big raspberry for you. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you soon. We love you. Take care. Be good. Peace out.